It was you, was it not? The furious scream of the dragons carried far. You have slain me, Doc. What more could you desire from this place? Will you not allow Heavensward to mourn the death of his kin in peace? Spare us your sanctimonious judgment, Ice Maiden. We have a gift for the Great Worm, and a mystery that can no longer lie buried. Lady Iceheart, that a dragon-son worm has all but consumed your life and claimed many of your followers. This time we learn the truth of its beginning, the whole truth, that we may at last bring this bitter conflict to an end. Sound the horn, warrior of light. Impenitent mortals ever seeking bury old wrongs under new. I did since the moment of Nidog's demise.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
It would seem thou hast uncovered my secret. I, unto the blinded Nidog did I yield one hand. What have befallen thee? You are done by covetous mortals. They did take Wells Ratus for a side, and glut their appetites upon our ancestors. She is slain then. What matters if I made up is for the court? Did I not warn thee, good brother? They have ever been untrustworthy creatures, this short-lived Belazan. But thou wert enchanted by the mortal aid. Thy folly hath cost Rustalker her life and me my nights. Oh, my beloved Shiva, how swiftly are thy kin made bestial by their appetites. Henceforth, 'twas thy blindness that did invite disaster into our lives. Surrender to your night to me and let death be thy penance. Nidog. Thou bested me once, but I was reckless. I shall need but a single light to inflict enduring torment upon these traitors and every child of their line. Yield to me thy strength, good brother. My vengeance is begun. Thou hast borne witness to a sin from my past.
It was yours. Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Haldreth had dealt the worm a killing blow.
When my brute brother did appear before me, bloody and blinded, his life was all but mended my veil. I could revenge upon mortals who had wronged us.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
The peace my beloved so dearly desired had been shattered by our own hand. Their treachery claimed my brute sister's life and my brute brother's reason. Thinkest thou thy fists of indignation will move me to remorse? Go, mortals, take your unruly passions and leave this place. Your primitive spelleth not but misery. Were it not for Shiva's soothing embrace, I would slay you where you stand. With the teach it should the bond we share ever weaken. The song begins complete. Dragoons and it seems your training proceeds apace, Joseph. With that I would see the same of our search for Justine. With heretic activity on the rise of late, our forces are stretched thin. The Temple Knights have not the men to spare for the search effort. Be that as it may, we are not without leads. A short while ago, a peculiar report arrived from the front lines. In a recent skirmish between our knights and a band of heretics, one of the enemy he was wielding a lance bearing a striking resemblance to Peregrine. The lance is a treasure belonging to Justine's family. If the reports are true, these heretics now have it. However, the aliens can possess Peregrine. It is more than likely that they know something of Justine's fate. If we can find them, we may yet find her. West of Camp Rivers meet in the Western Highlands a regiment of knights hunts the self-same band of heretics we seek. I would have you join them, Joseph. It is our best hope for a clue. Sir Albrecht sent word that you would come. The heretics retreated through yonder pass. The man with the less peregrine among them. Our forces are giving chase even as we speak. Needless to say, we should be grateful for the Azure Dragonade. I find myself thinking you often of late, Joseph. When I leapt upon Growly and pierced his hide, the creature responded by soaring and attempting to shake me off. Was all I could do to hold on to the shaft of my lance. I guess we had climbed I could not safely dismount, and so I bided my time waiting for the right moment to jump clear out of my unwieldy mountain. Alas, the beast had other ideas. It pulled me straight into the heretic's midst, and I was swiftly overwhelmed and divested of my weapon. What? It was the sighting of Peregrine that led you here? It seemed my forefathers watch over me. Hear me, Joseph. The man who took my lance is the leader of this band of heretics. I overheard the guard say that he has departed to meet with the leader of yet another group. In all likelihood, they are plotting a large-scale assault on the Holy See. The temple knights must be warned. You must bear word to the congregation that we might oyster our defenses. No, I cannot return with you. There is a task I must needs attend to. Should someone ask whence this information came, tell them that you wrung it out of a heretic, and tell them that I fell in battle. I know full well I ask much of you, and it pains me to deceive my father, but I have no other choice. Whatever you might think of my request, believe me when I say that I remain firm in my purpose. 'Tis nothing, but I but took a glancing blow to the chest. I must go now, as you must. When you return to the congregation, deliver my message to Sir Handel. Please take care of my comrades and my father. You still slain. I cannot believe it. It is one of our best wild Growl is struggling over us still. But we must deal with each threat as it comes. First we prepare for the heretics. I think before letting us their plan. Now, Lof, I am to place this burden upon you. Montorganis must needs be informed of his daughter's passing. He has gone to meet Sir Albrecht at the observatorium. Bring back the news to him. time. Use all my screen, calls. Ah, Master Joseph, have you learned a lot of my daughter's whereabouts? What? Slime? No, it cannot be. I am sorry, my friend. Christine is one of Ishgard's finest dragoons. She would not want to become an heretic. This must be some kind of mistake. Yes, a terrible mistake. Sim, ela disse que como a Raquel também vai ser dois. Sick, you heard them say it. Magic Jeffers knew absolute. She got me worship in the bedroom. The holy heaven I'll be sent to is when I'm alone with you. I was born sick, but I love it. And then you. Why do you not speak? Are you hiding something from me? You are, aren't you? This red plain upon your face. Please, I must know what became of my daughter. You may think to spare me pain, but I must know the truth. What? You still choose not to return? No, not what compelled her to act as she did, but it is enough for me that she lives still. Thank you for giving me this hope, at least. To those who do not know her, it may well appear as though Justine has deserted. But I believe I speak for us all when I say that she would not forsake her vows, let alone her people. Indeed you do, Sir Albrecht. However inexplainable my daughter's actions may seem, I will not cease to believe in her. No matter what it takes, I will find her and bring her home. Motor gains puts on the brave front, but I fear the weight of it was too much for me to bear. Get another little Justine with all haste. Now, it seems plain he means to go after Growly and to recover Peregrine. And while these objectives alone do not explain her decisions to leave, they reveal to us where she is likely to be. I shall track down the leader of the heretics, the man who has Peregrine. You, meanwhile, must continue dedicating yourself to your last work. The trials of recent days have made you stronger, but I sense that the greatest tests are yet to come. See to it that you are fully ready to face them. I have a new ability. My person delivers an attack with a potency of 140 when executed on the target's flank. Full thrust. Combo action with full thrust. Ooh. Unrest in Nishkat. Though we lifted not a single plot, it would seem that Hellswald erected some manner of vengeance against us.
'Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg, but I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
What is this? Is this called character development? Isso é meme que existe no Final Fantasy XIV por causa do facto de MMORPGs não terem grandes histórias. Então aqui o personagem a dizer que odiou um personagem a vida toda, mas é assim, I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and it was with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck was struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I. Então, esta cena criou o man assim, wait. He understands, he understands, and he said, I mean, are the same. Is this character development?
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other? Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard? Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain. What? In the city? A battle with whom? At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return. Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragon Song War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Hraesvelgr was right about us. Let us away, Warrior of Light. The people must be saved from themselves.
Wait! I would join you! There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence, but there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault, and the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Your will be done.
Oh,
The moment is at hand. Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment. It is time for the Bringer of Light to die.
Comrades! Sheathe your swords! There is no need for further bloodshed!
My lady!
She is come! Hear me, brothers and sisters! The war is ended! Nidhogg is no more! Aye, it is so! This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the Great Worm low! The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends! He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead! Let his hatred die with him, I say! Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace!
Have we lost?
No, my friend. Far from it. At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it. Peace?
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
It was rather too close for comfort, but it would seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamours with 1,000 questions. You return to Ishgard is the honest of company, my friend. He who would not be denied. I confess I was more than a little dismayed to see you in a company of Lady Iceheart. Whatever is going on, Joseph? Beg pardon? You traveled to the Churning Mists together, along with Estinian? Never was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Nidhogg dead, the heretic specified. Father and Sir Emmerich must know of this. Let us break the news to them together. I will bring Sir Emmerich to Fort Tomp Manor. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well. Joseph and I shall await you there.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father, for I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
The infamous Lady Iceheart, here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question.
A mana diz que em princípio não vai jantar com eles.
If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his knights, 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Emeric, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead, and the Lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emeric prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone, but I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emeric is the Archbishop's bastard son. Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labour to believe it. Sir Emeric is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the vault myself.
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emeric's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emmerich more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few are we, as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause. Ill weather. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Even with an army of knights at our backs, a direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. You are correct, Master Alphinodes. Not even the assembled might of House Fortcamp and the Temple Knight would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. You speak of one of the other houses. Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the room. Was these untold Zishkarians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, if the hatred of the Holy See drew them to such deeds, they might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Emmerich's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alphinodes, and I would have you, Coadjus, reach out to them. As a Temple Knight and Sword Servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Very well, we shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. My thanks. Justinian, will your brothers Hydia commanded you to order them to stand aside? The Runes have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the Highborn fight amongst themselves. How very wise. Joseph, we should hurry for the Forgotten Night, that we may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. Joseph, Alphinaud, God, I've been worried sick. It's so good to see you. And you, Tataru, how did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets? Grillmont and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was armed, thankfully. But what about you two? What came of your journey? You're not serious. What was Sir Emmerich thinking? I mean, the way you two talk about him, I wouldn't have believed. Anyway, I've heard rumors of the people they are looking for, but I doubt there'll be much of use. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that they are led by someone called the Mongrel. A queer moniker if ever I have heard one. But my happy will make the individual in question easier to find. Come, let us all make inquiries below. A mongrel? I'll check out catch your meaning. To a blue blood, we're all of us dogs down here. Huh? What's that? Speak up, I can't hear as well as I used to. I don't know a goddamn thing about the mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I won't tell you. Not a single shred of information. Just as I expected, these revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without the mass's complicity. Still, it is good to know that Tataru's ears are as sharp as ever. The spice of life. Frustrating though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the Broom, why not go and see if Grill Aunt knows Saltova? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knight, surely he must have heard whispers of the Mongol before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. You know, people long for sympathetic care, but they need to know that it comes with tight rates. Discretion, Joseph, that's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I've heard the tales and I know you've done right by highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction, but to do that I'll need you to do something for me. So happens there's a hunter in that Otier who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me. Agreed? So you're Groom Montserrat boy. Good, good. How's he doing? Same as always? Right. Hey Rod, I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on account of his bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I'll be able to find any more next year. Well, you were going to hand them over or not? I decided to do it. With a few other spices I can make it just like she used to. There are a few things reach to the hearts of men like a sip of mulled wine. Such a glass with the right people, and who knows what stories they'll share. Noble indiscretion. Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this land. Ifra is her name and she resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant to some noble house or another, I forget. Anyway, it'd be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? Yes, I'm Ifia. Beg your pardon, but do I know you, sir? I know this smell. This is the one that girl used to prepare. Her special recipe. Must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame that she was taken in by that baron. He cut a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long of hair. But those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. It was not more than infatuation he laughed, but he convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage. But when her belly started to grow, gods, the scandal. I mean, it is not an uncommon occurrence, but that it was a cure made it so much, well, I didn't tell you. She was discharged from his service, cast out into the streets like so much refuse. After she returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. So the amorous nobleman adds his maidservant and casts us aside when the sea takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort for the women and children who live it, though. A child apart. Even the penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Grola Edox, for example. Surely you've heard of him, no? He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor in the broom. A man of many vows, but on which prohibits spirituous beverages. Aye, if ever there was a man who deserved to drink, it'd be him.